Hello guys and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs. Now today I'm going to be reviewing Now That's What I Call 12-inch 70s. This album was released on Friday and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing it. I'll review the cover, review the disc artwork and of course check out the track list. So first of all let's have a look at the cover artwork. Now, I absolutely love this cover artwork. I think it looks really nice. Of course we've got the logo there and very nice bright colours there. Of course there's Now That's What I Call 12-inch 70s. I really do like that. Of course we've got the majority of that in white. We've got That's What I Call in blue. We've got a very nice outline colour on this, and of course going down we can actually see that below where it says 12-inch 70s, which is underlined, have this sort of multicoloured pattern going down, which I really think looks really nice. And we also have multicolours coming out of the side of the text. You've got it both there and there, which looks really nice. And we've got a very nice background as well. In the background it looks like we've got sort of what should be like a vinyl record in the background, which looks really nice. I think that works really well, especially with the theme of this album being 12-inch 70s. The fact that they've included the vinyl works really well. I absolutely love that. And of course at the bottom there we have just a few of the artists that feature on this album. So before I show you the disc artwork, there's something inside that I want to show you. So when you open up the album and have a look inside, we of course do have an advertisement for Now That's What I Call 12-inch 80s Extended, Now Boogie Nights Disco Classics, Now That's What I Call 80s Dance Floor, and Now That's What I Call 70s Pop, which of course are all available now. And I have of course reviewed these albums. If you would like to have a look at my review, you can do. That'll be on the Now Review playlist on this channel. Now let's have a look at the disc artwork. So this here is disc 1. I really do like this design. I think it looks very nice. We of course have the title there at the top, Now It's What I Call 12-inch 70s, which looks really nice. We have of course got a plain blue background, which looks quite nice. It would have been nice to have something else on the disc other than having it plain, but it still does look quite nice. And of course just at the bottom there it says CD1. And now let's have a look at CD2. So this here is CD2. Again, it's very similar to the last disc. We still have that title at the top, Now It's What I Call 12-inch 70s. This time instead of having blue as the background, we've got like a very light purplish colour. Of course just at the bottom there it says the CD2. And now let's have a look at CD3. So this here is CD3. Again, I really do like this design. I think it looks very nice. We of course will have that title at the top there, Now It's What I Call 12-inch 70s, which looks really nice. On the background we've got a very light pink, which looks really nice. And of course just at the bottom there it says CD3. And now let's have a look at CD4. So this here is CD4. Again, it's very similar to all the other discs. We still have the title at the top there, Now It's What I Call 12-inch 70s. And this time for the background colour we have of course got orange, which looks really nice. And just at the bottom there it says CD4. So now let's have a look at the track list. Now of course you have the track list on the full on the back here. So you have CD1, CD2, CD3 and of course CD4. And when you open up the album and have a look inside, this of course here is where disc 1 will be, and we have the full track list there for disc 1. Turn it around, you got the full track list there for disc 2 and so on. So with CD1 we have 12 songs, with CD2 we have 10 songs, with CD3 we have 11 songs, and with CD4 we have 9 songs, of course making up the 42 song track list. So starting off with CD1 we got Are You Ready for Love by Elton John, we got Good Night Tonight by Wings, We Don't Talk Anymore by Cliff Richard, Heart of Glass by Blondie, Angel Eyes by Roxy Music, Life in Tokyo by Japan, Pop Music by M, Money by The Flying Lizard, Lucky Number by Leni Lovitch, Def Disco by Public Image Limited, Hit Me With Your Rubbing Stick by Ian Dury and the Blockheads, and ending CD1 we have Rock Lobster by the B-52s. And if you move on to CD2, with CD2 we start with Beat the Clock by Sparks, we've got Supernature by Cerrone, From East to West by Voyage, Spacer by Sheila and B Devotion, The Runner by The 3 Degrees, I Was Made for Dancing by Leif Garrett, Rivers of Babylon by Boney M, I Can't Stand the Rain by Eruption, Automatic Lover by D.D. Jackson, and ending CD2 we have Star Wars Theme by Mirko. And if we move on to CD3, with CD3 we start off with Boogie Wonderland by Earth, Wind and Fire with The Emotions, and we've got Ain't No Stopping Us Now by McFadden and Whitehead, Boogie Nights by Heatwave, Native New Yorker by Odyssey, If I Can't Have You by Yvonne Elliman, Oogie 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 by A Taste of Honey, Relight My Fire by Dan Hartman, I Need a Man by Grace Jones, Like an Eagle by Dennis Parker, More by Andrea True Connection, and ending CD3 we have Take Me Home by Cher. And if we move on to CD4, with CD4 we start with MacArthur Park Soup by Donna Summer, we've got Disco Inferno by The Tramps, Everybody Dance by Chic, Light My Fire by Amy Stewart, Strike Your Funky Stuff by Frantique, Turn the Beat Around by Vicky Sue Robson, Love Hangover by Diana Ross, I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor, and ending CD4 and ending the album we have Don't Leave Me This Way by Thelma Houston. So that there was the track list. I absolutely love that track list. There's so many incredible songs on there. Now of course all those songs there were the 12-inch extended versions of those songs, so it weren't the standard versions that we may have had on other Now albums. Of course we have had quite a few other 12-inch albums recently. We of course last year they started with Now It's What I Call 12-inch 80s, then we had Now It's What I Call 12-inch 80s extended, then we of course earlier this year had Now It's What I Call 12-inch 80s remixed. And of course with this release they've gone on further and done the 70s, so I'm quite excited to see how many more albums they do in this 12-inch series, and especially the 70s if we get as many albums as we did with the 80s. Really great to see more of these albums in the 12-inch series. I absolutely love it. So of course if you would like to get yourself a copy of this album you can do. It was of course released on Friday, and of course you can get yourself a copy from Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And of course you also have got supermarkets and HMV stores, and again it'll only be supermarkets that have a CD section that of course will be selling this album. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. Be much appreciated if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I post a new video. And make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. That'll be just aside right there. And links on my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure you go find out on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.